Oh, hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today we're going to be carrying on Alan Wake Remaster. We're going to be starting from episode 3. My first time playing the game. So yeah, I want to try and get as much of this done as possible today because tomorrow is Far Cry 6. But we will see. Like, I'm not going to rush. And if I don't finish it, I don't finish it. There's no deadline. But yeah, I had fun so far with the first 2 episodes. So, and there's 6 episodes in total. And as per always, when the live stream is done, I will upload this to my Let's Play YouTube channel. If you want to watch it later. And I would recommend as well that if you missed any of my live streams before, to go to my Let's Play channel on YouTube because I put all the videos there. And we've had so many games this year. Like, just looking at the games for this year only, let alone before. What have I featured this year? Okay, so this year only so far, Alan Wake, Ghost Runner, Death Stranding, Kenna Bridges Spirits, Lost in Random, Life is Strange True Colors, Ghost of Tsushima, Tales of Arise, Neo The World Ends With You, Final Fantasy X, Legend of Mana, Plague Tale Innocence, Ratchet and Clank, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC, Judgment, Resident Evil Village, Returnal, Nier Replicant, Resident Evil 7, Spider-Man, Balan, Wonderworld, Days Gone, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Control, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So it's been a busy year, and we're not finished yet. We still have more games to come before the end of the year. So yeah, gaming wise, this year has been a very fun year. So many games to play, so many experiences. So, all right, let's jump into it. Well, like I said, we watched the opening cutscene for episode 3 at the end of the last stream. Might see if I can replay it. But yeah, I am enjoying this so far. I'm glad I can play it now. Because it's one of those games that I always wanted to play, and I just never did. You know, it was always on the I'll play it eventually, I'll play it
Help
eventually.
you folks. Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl.
Just see if there's any collectibles first down here.
Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true.
Wow.
And, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay. Hang on a minute, mister. Just trying to rob
Right,
everyone.
mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Just hang on. Being greedy. Alright, let's go. As I said yesterday, like I love these sort of games. We'll see what Remedy do next after Control. But I played the crap out of Control.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Yep, there's a fence.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Guess I got one collectible. Okie dokie. Using me Barry.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
I'm gonna stand right here. I'm coming. Right here. Just kidding. Psych. Like I said, always an RPG player.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Okay.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, aggressive much. Alright, let's keep going. Again, I'm just exploring. Apparently I really like coffee. Ding dong.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, she's
Please
haunted or
come in.
possessed, isn't she?
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's...
Barry! What? What?
Well, someone's getting teabagged. Gonna rest that lady nuts on his face.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin.
Hey Buffy,
I'm too
good
weak
morning.
to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Okay.
Back to work, boy.
Interesting.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Fair
She
enough.
promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Okay.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Oh.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Should I
My
just
gun
leave
and
Barry there?
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I don't know. I bring the car and beep the horn. Will I wake him up? Do I have to see if I can find like a wheelbarrow or something? Okay. Let me just double check the house, make sure I didn't miss anything. Doesn't seem so. Okay. Get to the car. Fair enough. There's gonna be bad guys around. I haven't got my flashlight, that's gonna be kind of annoying. You probably will have to beep the horn. That's how these stories go, isn't it? Oh, that guy.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Triple A!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on! Make it easy!
Yeah, given that he can only run about 10 meters before getting tired, like, how could I possibly get away?
There he is! Freeze! Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
I think this one, like, you don't need to crawl, you just have to go as quickly as possible.
Come on, guys.
Good page. Gonna be bad guys. Of course there is. Nailed it. Get his gun. Do you think I'll get like my gun and flashlight from the cop? Apparently not. I guess the cops are dealing with the ghosts at the moment. I can just run. Course. How the hell did the car get there?
This horror was
Is this a
everywhere
police
I went,
academy?
circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Well, dang it. Boss. All around here before. What? Power. Had the crows deal with the helicopter. Because Day's gone. So let's do.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Okay. Fair enough. I guess I have to leave. It's like when it's a horror game.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Fair enough. I don't really want to go look through a zoomed in thing just in case something like jumps out like that. Okay, let's go.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Sure.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Let me get this. There just so happens to be a flashlight around here with infinite batteries. Would be useful. Destroy the gate. Need a flashlight first. Ah. This lamp.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Okay. How do I get power to the searchlight? There a cable? Yeah, there's cable. Hidden searchlight is now on. Convenient. Carry on. Get another light. Gate. Probably in that shed. Be a torch or something. Yeah. Pick up flashlight. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to use the boost. I don't know when I'm going to get batteries.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Blow a flashbang.
This is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Let me just see if there's anything else around here.
Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
R1 is to throw the flashbang. Oh, cool. I need to use them sparingly, as they say. Of course. Ow. So dead. Light. I can heal.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on.
Okay, let's see if I can further. There's a bridge there. Whew. Ah, God. That with? He's that one. Okay, good. Oh, there's a bad guy in a minute. Bye. It might be safer if I get arrested. Sorry. Ugh. 4 flashbangs left. Me. Ah! Okay, how do I get through here? Go through this gate? Yeah. Heal up.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Found this over there. Get it? I mean, usually what would happen with a story like this is that they would reveal this all a dream or something like that.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Me? Ow.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Crap, I've only got one thingy. Ah, nice. There's shotgun ammo. There's probably a shotgun nearby. I hope. If I was a shotgun, where would I be hiding? Okay. 9 bullets left. I shouldn't delay, because for all I know they were finished spawning.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Oh, rip. Right.
To be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Ow. We survived somehow. Oh. I really need more supplies. Ah, the coffee. Oh. Don't have any pistol ammo. Escape page. Okay. We got some stuff.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
Hey Ian, good morning.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Want to see if there's any stuff to collect. You see wealth? About you? Yeah, pretty good. I took my multivitamin yesterday. Knocked me out, helped me sleep like a baby. Me and Mum were looking it up. Apparently it's magnesium, the mineral that helps you to regulate your sleep properly. I was like, oh. Okay. Because it's remember I said there's like 25 things in there. Vitamins and minerals. Magnesium just happens to be one of them. Okay, is there a ladder? There is. Yeah, I take magnesium daily. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. This does not look healthy, does it? Probably ghosts around here. Very safe as well.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the
hell? Ow. Son of a bitch. Something kind of funny about this, right?
Just started to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but.
A
The
heavy
darkness could
duty
possess
flashlight.
anything, and it was getting closer.
Okay, I'll take it. But yeah, I am hoping tomorrow that we're going to be jumping into Far Cry 6. At least be a lot brighter than this game. So, now the thing is, there's still 4 more episodes. I don't know if I'll finish them today. It'd be nice if I could finish them today, but I'm not going to hold my breath. But either way, Far Cry 6 tomorrow, hopefully. And I did request a copy from Ubisoft. So, even if they don't provide it, I'll probably just buy it. Done. Okay, bye. Ah, fuck. Yeah, thanks, Bush. Like random teeny weeny bit of grass got me killed. I guess the combat can be a bit frustrating. And it's always either scenery or gravity or something like that that gets me killed, not the actual bosses or the mobs. That's it. I mean, light, you can hurt them. Cool. Oh, look with my pistol because I've got 42 bullets. Page. Ah, fuck. Of course. The trophy heavy metal. Very cool. There's another supply over there. Like, obviously I'm playing on easy, so I guess it's not so bad. Like, this will probably be way worse on Nightmare. Either way, I'm full. Wow. So they give you a lot of materials. Let's get out of here. 13 batteries now. Slower, please. Okay, Farmer's over there. Oh, Ian, what are you playing these days? I would play on easy too. But yeah. I think a game like this is more about the story than anything else. Okay, so I can take the car. Let's see if there's anything around here first before we go. Okay, you actually can't. You have to drive the car. Interesting.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
FF10 lately? Yeah, I still need to get back to FF10 at some point.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Can we drive this?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Nailed it. It's like I said, I just feel like he probably wrote the book and fell asleep. That seems to be the obvious, right? Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, so... Let's see, sorry. I got to Gadget Seymour fight, and he kicked my butt. Oh, nice. I've been trying to transfer all of my pensions into one place, basically. I've been working on it literally since April. And all of my other pensions are transferred but one, which happens to be my biggest pension. Now, I filed the paperwork back in April. But what they did was, and I would argue on purpose, is that the paperwork they sent me, on the back of the, 5th page of that paperwork, was some vital information, saying that you need to email this address to request this specific form in order to carry on the transfer. And I basically said, they basically said that this transfer request was only valid for 3 months, and if you want to do it again, you'll have to pay a fee of something like £250. They said, or you could leave it where it is, as in the pension, for a year, and then request a transfer again free of charge. So I sent them a scathing email back today to say that I'm not paying money to access my money. It would be like a bank basically saying to you, it's like, sure, you can access your money in your bank account if you pay us. Otherwise, you're not going to get it, ever. Or you'll have to wait a year to get it. I basically said, there's no way that could ever be legal. Ever. It's my money. It's not theirs. So I wrote them an email basically from the viewpoint almost of a lawyer, to basically say that if you don't give me my money for free, then I'm going to pursue damages against you. So, because one of my other pensions, which was almost as big as the last one, it got transferred in 2 weeks. 2 weeks flat. It literally, I put in the request, 2 weeks later, it had been transferred. All they needed was the policy number and my consent. Nothing else. So, but this one, I've been trying to transfer it now for more than 6 months. But the other thing that would hopefully win me the argument is that when I was trying to transfer the pension, I got invited to be on their board of directors, believe it or not. They sent me an email to say, do you want to be on the board of directors? So for me, that is proof that they had absolutely no intention of allowing the transfer to go through. And that's what I would argue. I would argue that in front of a judge. I would say to the judge, look, given that it's been 6 months, they say usually maximum it takes to transfer a pension is 3 months, maximum. It's been 6 months. And they invited me to be on their board, and they hid vital information on the back of the 5th page of the document, and they're trying to charge me money to do the transfer. All of it makes me believe, and they've said that leave the pension where it is for a year, and then you can transfer it for free. It makes me believe 100% that they just don't want to give up the money. They want to keep the money where it is, and they're making it impossible for you to transfer the pension out, which I believe 100% can't be legal. So if they don't transfer it for me, I'm going to say, look, I want my pension. I've wasted my pension, so I'm going to get it. That's no one's choice because it's mine. Number 2, I'm going to pursue them for damages for hurting my feelings because it's taken so flippin' long. With my OCD, it's been a nightmare having to wait for this for 6 months. And number 3, I will want them to drop this £250 fee for not just for me, for everyone. It shouldn't be legal that they are charging people money to transfer their pension, because I would say as well that they purposefully delayed the transfer of the pension so that they can say, oh, well, you didn't file it within 3 months, therefore you have to pay us. It's like, fuck off. It's my money, it's not yours. And it's like, even having to deal, it's like, I feel like I'm having to deal with this rubbish over and over and over and over and over again for no reason whatsoever. Just give me my fucking money. You know what I mean? It's not your money, it's my money. Just give me my fucking money. Like, you have to get to a point where basically you start saying to people, look, fuck off, give me my fucking money. It's not yours. I'm not asking your permission, I'm telling you to give me my money. I don't have to be nice to... I don't have to ask and hope you will give me my money. It's my money. How do you get pensions in the UK? The only way to get one here is from a job if they offer it. Yeah, I mean, you could choose to put money into a pension if you have spare money anytime. But usually people put money aside away as part of a job, as part of your wages to reduce your tax bill. Because any money you put into a pension would reduce your tax bill from your salary, so you might as well put it into a pension, And like I said, all my other pensions have been transferred no problem, without any effort whatsoever. I just did the request, put the policy numbers.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building.
That one particular...
The was quiet. It was a museum now.
That one particular pension has been a pain in my ass the last 6 months for no reason at all. And it's a case of, I was very blunt with them as well. I said, look, I don't lose anything from this situation because my pension is my pension regardless. It's insured. So I will always get it. What they will lose is they will lose a lot of money. They will lose a lot of effort and staffing costs because they will have to handle the complaint. And the way it works in the UK as well, like when you take something to the ombudsman, who is the sort of overseer of these sort of financial institutions, then if you put in a complaint, like I put in a complaint against my bank, for example, if you remember I did that, then the bank or the financial institution has to pay the ombudsman for their time, not me. So I don't pay the ombudsman, the bank does. And it will be the same for the pension. So if I raise a complaint with the pension ombudsman, then the pension fund will have to pay the pension ombudsman for their time. So, how are you, Figure? But like I said, it's the fact that I even have to think about these things over and over and over again. And then I had all the complaints against all the payday lenders. I won every single one of them. And I did have a legitimate claim against my former employer, but we all know the story for that. So, but either way, so it's basically a case of. But thankfully, in my case, this is the last complaint I have. So if this, actually no, it's not my last complaint. I've also got a complaint against PPI. Fuck. So basically, if these financial institutions did their job properly, it would save me a lot of flipping effort, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's read this. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 30 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Yeah. So I will be glad when this is over with. So, and it's all transferred and it's all in one place. And it makes me believe, because could you imagine, like, if I reach retirement age and the way that this pension provider does what they do, the amount of paperwork and the amount of stupidness that they would do to try it before I could get my pension, and I'll be a pensioner trying to work this stuff out, and I'll be stressed out my mind. I think I'd be like, oh, yeah, I've waited 30 years for this money, and I needed to live, and they're not giving it to me. So yeah, if anything, it's a good thing that I'm doing it now, 30 years in advance, sort of thing.
To be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna.
Because when I put the transfer back request back in April, I thought that it would be done in a couple of months and that'll be the end of it. I didn't realize that in October I would still be fighting and still be waiting for the transfer to happen. And then to say, yeah, wait another 6 months.
It was killing me.
Yeah.
I was running on blind hope.
The way Alan feels, the way I feel.
It was all a waste of time.
Just give me my money. Because, as I said, when it's your money.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
As I say, when it's your money, you do not have to ask people's permission. You do not have to be nice.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
You don't have to hope you get your money. It's your money. It's your right to everything. It would be like, for example, YouTube or Twitch deciding 1 month to just not pay me. For no reason at all. You know, you better believe that a riot is going to happen. And if I have to get a lawyer, I actually will. Oh, and in other news, other financial news, I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a major, apparently, allegedly, there was a major leak from Twitch. Ow. The fucker. So the leak from Twitch. Ow. they said is that they hacked Twitch so much so that they got everything from Twitch. Like they got the source code of the website, all of the user information, how much money streamers have made, things like that. I don't know if that includes passwords, but yeah. You guys might, if you don't have two-factor authentication on, you might want to look into that. Fucker. Did you guys hear about the data leak on Twitch? Now, I've got two-factor authentication on. And Twitch is basically just a hobby at this point, so I don't really care if people know how much or how little money I make from Twitch. I'm going to care less. But they revealed, for example, how much money the big streamers make, like Asmongold and Shroud and XQC and O'Carnage and stuff like that. The numbers are insane. Talking multiple millions. Held it. Yeah. Ow. For me, it's... Son of a bitch. For me, those numbers are unfathomable. It's not just like $1 million. We're talking like 10, 20, 30 plus million.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, it seems insane, really, the amount of money people can make. But that's why content creators pursue what they do on YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, because this can actually make you not just a millionaire, like a multiple millionaire. That's off. A gun. Oh. Go back. Ah, God. Son of a bitch. Sigh. I probably should just run. I'm just gonna run the whole way. Gonna try my luck. And then deal with this. Let's see if I can just get there and leave. Ah. Oh, god damn it. It was me thinking I was all clever and stuff. Right. Cool. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it should be no surprise that Asmongold is one of the biggest in terms of earning, given he gets like 50,000 viewers a stream. But it makes you wonder why he like lives in such a poor house. Like, what's he doing with all the money? He's worth tens of millions. But at the same time, it's not really anyone's business, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, the people that would be liable for this leak would be Twitch themselves. I'm sure that, because let's be honest, all these big streamers can afford lawyers. So they're probably going to be seeking damages for the data leak. Because data leak is no joke. It's a big problem. Done? Okay. Yes. I mean, in theory, it's no one's business, but I'm sure everyone and their mother would want to know how much money Mr. Beast is making, for example. Even if he, at the moment, is the only one who actually knows.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
That's supposed to mean. Sort of like, yeah, they are here. But that's why, like I said, with streaming and everything, it can be, it can lead to a lot of jealousy and a lot of rivalry. Because I don't know if you also heard about the, you know, sometimes on the stream we get that community boost. Apparently, it's they're testing for that community boost to be a paid feature of Twitch. Don't know if you heard that. The trophy missed by a mile. The thing is, though, it's not isolated to Twitch. There's some things I am aware of when it comes to... Hey, Gavito, thanks for that. I'm aware of, which I can't talk about because of NDAs, with other platforms. I won't even name the platform. So... okay, so before we go through this cave, which I assume we have to go through later, just go to this Mirror Peak lookout. This episode 3 is quite long, to be honest. I've been playing for more than an hour, yeah.
I had no real plan.
But it's one of those things.
All the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd
like,
hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Like, I'm trying... You know full well that I'm trying to succeed on YouTube as well. I'm gonna give a fuck about Twitch. But YouTube is my thing. So... And if I do become a big YouTuber one day, I'll start making lots of money. You know, I wouldn't want people knowing how much money I make. And why would I? Son of a bitch. Anything in here? Son of a bitch. Ian, if you started making money from your YouTube channel, you're not going to want people to know how much money you make, are you? Jeez. Not if I got huge with it. But I'm not even at 50 subs yet. Yeah, but I mean, it just says in principle. I like to keep people guessing, to be perfectly honest. Because, like, in my case, my YouTube channel barely makes enough money for me to cover my rent, for example. But some people believe that because I have 40,000 subscribers and I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views a month, that I'm loaded. And I'm just like, that couldn't be further from the truth. It's actually insane how, like... But at the same time... Ow. Stop. One more. Well, there's meant to be one more. Mum, the reason we're talking about money is because apparently there was a massive data leak from Twitch. So not only has... I don't know if you heard. Yeah, I heard, yeah. So I was basically asking the question, like, if you heard, so if you started making money from your YouTube channels, you wouldn't want anyone to know how much you're making. But what I was saying is that in my case, I like to keep people guessing because reality is I'm barely making enough to pay rent. But some people think I'm loaded. Some people think that as a YouTuber I'm making a lot of money. And I just like, look, you have your fantasies, you have your whatever. Touch yourself at night to feeling like, oh my god, Mithrie makes so much money. Mithrie makes no money. But if it gets you off, go for it. I couldn't care less. But some streamers at the very, very top of the program do make a lot of money from this.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Yeah. Oh my god, Mithrie. He's a YouTuber. Money. I mean, like I said, for me, the perks of the lifestyle, of this lifestyle, are the fact of, like I said, I don't have to commute anywhere. You know, if the train prices go up, I don't care. If I'm snowed in, don't care. If I'm tired and I don't want to stream that day, don't care. I just won't. I don't have to worry about annual leave or any of these stupid policies or anything like that. So there's a lot of perks. But at the same time, in terms of money, I'm barely getting by. I mean, come on, guys. Like, how many of you guys watch my stream? Like, when I'm playing my main game, sure, I can get to 50, 100, 200 viewers. But when I'm playing other games, you see right now we have, like, what, 7 viewers? So, like, how is that going to translate into money? Let's see. Yeah, my workspace is down the hall. Yeah. It's just the... But the whole point is that, like I said, it's easy to get jealous when you see what other people are making from streaming. But just look at flipping any footballer in the UK, like how much money they make. They can make 20, 30, 40, 50 plus thousand a week. So what's that? They make more than people's yearly salaries every week. You're going to get jealous about that? Yeah, this is episode 3. It's in the stream title. Or it's supposed to be. Oh, for fuck's sake. I changed it before the stream. Hang on. Okay. Episode 3. Like, all the Go Live notifications should say episode 3 as well. Episode 3. Episode 3. Episode 3. Episode 3. Okay, yeah, they all say episode 3 now. Yeah. Who knows why? Thanks for pointing out. I appreciate you. But, yeah. I can't hear. Like, I'm curious, like, as mods, do you have a way to change the stream title? Ow. I dodged that. Like, donk. But yeah. I would say as well, just don't stress yourself about how much other people are making, because it can, like I said, it can lead to jealousy. It could also lead to a lot of stress, and then the questions come up of, oh, do they deserve this much money and all this other. It's wasted energy. It's wasted force. Trophy energized. Iron Horse. Okay. All these trophies. I have seen some mods on channels change the title, but it depends on the bot that's used. I mean, if we become a big stream one day, maybe I can say to you guys, maybe we'll work out how to do it. It would be nice if I could say to you guys, like, oh, can you change the stream title to this, or change the category to this, or whatever. But to be honest, I'll probably just do it myself. I've got it on the other screen. Even if we had 10,000 viewers, it makes no difference to me. It doesn't have mod view. Okay. But, one thing Ian confirmed is that auto ads thing is working because he's not subbed. So every 30 minutes apparently ads play.
It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet.
It's a case of when if you're subbed, then you'll get ad-free viewing.
Fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers.
Does anyone want to gift a sub to Ian?
Gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself.
Me,
his girlfriend being taken over by
I've got 14 shotgun shells of 11.
Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence.
Tell you what, let me get the hunting rifle.
Crawl back upstairs.
Maybe it'll hit a bit harder.
They ring true. They fit.
Rogue just paid rent. Yeah, so am I. Sorry, Ian. You wait a few days, we'll sort you out. Up here. Yeah, isn't the start of the month wonderful? But that's the thing, because I've got Twitch Turbo. Like, Twitch Turbo is probably a better deal for you, to be honest, because it'll allow you to view pretty much all of Twitch with no ads, not just an individual stream.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Glad to be here. Yeah, I have Twitch Turbo. Yeah, because I've got Twitch Turbo and YouTube Premium, because I spend most of my time on YouTube and Twitch. So, having no ads on both has been wonderful.
Birds.
Oh. Nailed it. Nailed it. On here, I guess. Sorry, I'm fat. I just hope one day I could do like what Ko does, because what Ko does, I think one day a month, I can't remember if it's the first of the month or the last day of the month or whatever, he has something he calls a mod day, where every single tip that he receives that day gets divided between all the mods. I would love to have that. It's like if I was making so much money that it's like, yeah, mods, here you go. You can split today's earning. Be wonderful. Because the mod team I have, I don't feel like it needs to get any bigger. Not right now, anyway. And yeah, it will be the eventual thing of, will eventually the stream be big enough? Hang on, sorry, what did I say? Tunnel, go to Cauldron Lake. Okay. I wonder if I'll get to a point where I'll ask people to send me their flippin' resume to be a mod on the stream. But we might be thinking long into the future. I might never get there. I hope you get big. You deserve it. I appreciate that. I'm just here to play games, you know what I mean? But that's why I want to focus so much on YouTube, because so many streamers became big because the YouTube channels are massive. So, for example, most of Asmongold's audience came from YouTube, not from Twitch. Of course. Ow. I think that's it. Yeah, that really helps. Yeah, so that's why I'll focus on YouTube. Because like I said, if Twitch shuts down completely, I don't think it ever will, but if it did, I would just go to YouTube. It's no stress to me whatsoever. It's not all of my livelihood, it's just part of it. And it's the same vice versa. So if YouTube shut down, I would just go on Twitch. But I don't think YouTube would ever... Like, I think Twitch is more likely to shut down than YouTube. So... Okay. But it's like I said, I am just
make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Maybe. God, it's giving me flipping. It's giving me vibes of RE7. Remember the mine at the end of RE7. Okay, let's climb up here. There's a new world ads. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that's as Mom said. It's an Amazon game, so it makes sense. Okay. How do I get over there? Maybe not. I'm happy though, because let's be honest, they have at least probably made back the money it cost to develop the game. Right? That would be the estimate. Cockpit. And if it gives people a week's worth of fun, so be it. Right? Though I did see yesterday that people are still queuing to get onto the servers. Which I think is crazy. Though maybe they've limited how much people can go on the servers, like really, really little. Yeah, queue is horrible here. Yeah, 4 days to max level. Yeah, I think Asmongold's already there. I rely on Asmongold to show me the end game for games like that. Let's just call him Mr. MMO. And I'll just keep playing these games. And beyond everything else, you know, with Twitch, I'm a viewer first and then a streamer. I'm not the other way around. So, like, when I'm not streaming, I am hanging out on other people's streams. Let's go down here then, before we go to the peak, to see if there's any collectibles and stuff. Ow. Is there anything to pick up? Okay then. Let's go up here. I just want to make sure that I explore everything 100%, you know what I mean? Up these stairs. Yeah, I was having a rant earlier about my flipping my pension. I did my official complaint today, Mom. We'll see what the next step is. Page. But I will continue doing what I do. So I'll continue playing whatever game I like. I will not pursue a game just because it might bring me more viewers. I think that would just be sad.
Subscription received.
Arkavia, thank you so much for gifting this up to Ian. There you go, Ian. No ads for you. I'll gift you a 6-month sub when I can afford it. Right now I can't. You get special privileges because you're one of my mods. Because that is again something that Ko does that I want to make sure I do in the future as well.
Just great.
Like if he ever has mods of VIPs who are unsubbed, he will sub them. He will gift them. He will sort them out. And I want to have the sort of preferential treatment to my mods and VIPs, even if there's 100,000 people watching. Playing flares seems to be a really good idea. But, like I said, guys, because I am actually in this for the long term, so I really, truly, genuinely believe that playing whatever I want is vital to that. Not just the game that will make me big. Oh, Jesus.
Shit.
Ow. I was in here, miss. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Because, even talking from a viewer point of view, like, it's really boring to watch someone who is not having fun. You need to watch someone, or I would like to watch someone who is enjoying what they're playing. And I'm not shy to, what's it called? Rage quit games if I have to. I think you've seen me rage quit many a game. The game's not just, if it's not for me, it's not for me. We saved the hunter ammo. This is a boss fight. Cool. We there yet? Now, guys, please explain this to me. How does one build a bridge like this? Are they really good at throwing? How do you make such a bridge? Very carefully. Like, what's the science behind it? Because I'm talking about, like, this day and age, people, I guess, could use helicopters or whatever. But, like... Son of a bitch. Ow. Done. Really need to heal. Must be some machines to help. Yeah, but what about in the, like, hundreds or even thousands of years ago when they built bridges like this? I Google it. Like, how does one build a rope bridge between two cliffs? Or does someone, like, have to go down really carefully, climb all the way down, and then take the rope in their hand and then climb up the other side with the rope on their shoulder? There's keepers. Yeah. Another trophy. Getting a lot of trophies this episode. The Incas. Who are the Incas? As I said, I don't know why. I am really, really enjoying myself playing this. You forget that it's a game, even though it obviously is. It's Incas. I'm always going to say Incas. Kick. But who are they? Who the hell would want to build a building up here? Yeah, let's go into the basement. Before we do, see if there's any collectibles. Okay, the collectible's on the other side. Of course it is. Boink. What's that say? Tom. I knew a Tom once. I curse you, Thomas. Zane. Yeah, Zane. I curse you. Oh, really? I'm proud of Zane. He's done really well with his YouTube channel. His crafting and 14 guides. Let's take a look. And I'm happy that I can inspire or help a lot of people to become YouTubers or content creators. I'm very happy to see that. The work I do on YouTube is inspiring other people to do the same. I mean, that's about the most proud of, especially if it does eventually turn into either a nice little bit of pocket change or maybe even a future career. Of course. Hello. And I hope I get to a point as a content creator where I could just say someone's name and they instantly become famous, you know what I mean? Just by association. I would love that. It's like my favorite sort of streams or stream moments I've seen on Twitch is, for example, when Shroud, for example, went into a girl's stream because she needed money desperately to pay for her cancer treatment. And they raised all the funds that she was hoping for in, like, what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? I love that sort of stuff. That's awesome. And I would love to do the same one day. Just scope some people out on Twitch or whatever and say, like, okay, this person needs our help. Let's go help them. I've got no batteries left. Alright, let me get up and stretch. I'm back. So Ian as well, tell me if, now that you're subbed, if the ads stop. Want to make sure they do. I want to make sure it's working properly, basically. On so far.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Oh, is this where we're going?
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
All right. Oh, did you did you guys see the pictures I posted on Instagram today? I was like, you want to help people, but remember, you need to help yourself first in order to help others. Yeah, 100%, absolutely. That's literally the reason why I don't do that at the moment. It's the reason why I don't do charity live streams. Is because people don't donate to me, so I don't want to say, yeah, let's do a charity live stream for so and so charity, and then no one donate, because that would make me depressed. Waiting until I can help. We finished the episode yet? This is definitely a longer episode. If I feel like we're going to get close to finishing the game, I might just not go to my parents today. Just get it done. If I can finish it, it would be ideal if I can finish the game today, so we can go into Far Cry 6 tomorrow. Just like cleanly and plainly. That it? Okay, let me mute. I'm assuming it's always playing copyright music. Should I get the game then? I was waiting for you. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's episode 3. Because even if I can't afford it, I'll just buy it. Okay. GG.